What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from the Urban Bill. Gonna make this short, gonna make this quick. The Lakers stink. Straight like that, they stink. I'm gonna talk about IT and Rondo, just jumping at real quick, jumping into a couple things and just let it be. All right, number one, Rondo and IT. Rondo, put like this, the whole situation with Rondo and IT, Rondo was frustrated based on the fact that they were giving IT much more honor for somebody who never did anything besides had a good season with the Celtics. And Paul Pierce came out and stated that, hey, because remember they was giving a tribute at the same time Paul Pierce jersey was raised to the Raptors. So Paul Pierce kind of said, I don't think he should be doing it on the same night that I'm being honored, which I truly understand. I mean, nowhere in the history of basketball, as far as I'm concerned, they ever had something like that before. And IT, like, it is what it is, because IT was honored about it, but he was like, you know what, it is what it is, I respect that, let it be. And then Rondo came out last month and stated that, why is he being honored? He ain't put he ain't putting them in the Raptors. The only people that should be honored is the people that putting something in the Raptors. To a degree, on that point alone, I truly get what Rondo was saying. Like, me personally, like, you got guys like Paul Pierce, KD, Ray Allen, Rondo. These guys put together a good, strong team for the 4 or 5 years, you could say, well, 4 or 5 years or something like that. 2 straight years to the finals. They lost one to the Lakers, then beat the Lakers, the previous year. And they put something up in the Raptors. And Rondo, his thing was that, he was kind of upset that, okay, and he said that, more to Paul Pierce, but at the end of the day, I'm not saying he's jealous, I won't say that. I think he was like probably a little bit upset the way Boston carried him compared to how they did IT. IT was more of a fan favorite, where Rondo, he wasn't a fan favorite. But let's be honest, if Rondo wasn't there, Boston Celtics wouldn't have won that championship. And the only reason why I'm saying that because Rondo is a floor general. This dude, one thing about Rondo, he reminded me so much of Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher was the only one on the Lakers that would stand up to Kobe. When Kobe used to call for the ball, Derek Fisher used to wave him off. And Derek Fisher used to run the offense himself as well, not just Kobe. Rondo was like that. Rondo used to get up in KD in the face, man, and like, let's play this and that. And he would, he the one that made KD and them. Remember, KD and all them guys were old. He was the one that gave them easy shot. That's why I say one thing about a traditional point guard. A traditional point guard will make your old guys look like they still got game. And then after that, it just fell apart. But anyway, that's a different story. That's for Boston Celtics. But here's my thing. Rondo and IT, Rondo said something to IT, right, about that situation on the floor. Instead of IT just basically walking away from it, just playing his game, IT fed into it. IT actually told him, the big three carried you. Rondo got upset by that. Rondo went at him. Rondo gave him an elbow to the forehead. IT went at him. IT didn't really do nothing. He just went up to him and said something to him, Then Rondo gave him another forehead. Then you see when they were down there on the box fighting. Not really fighting, but fighting for position. And Rondo gave him a couple elbows. He gave him 3 elbows altogether. And if you really want to count, it was more than 3 because he gave him 2 more. Because when he was handing his hands up, when the ref was talking to him, he hit him again. He skipped him up on his head. So Rondo hit him like 4 or 5 times. And Paul Pierce said blood is thicker than water, meaning that, they like brothers. Paul Pierce, KD, Rondo, they all cool. So Rondo was looking out the benefit of KD. Paul Pierce. Now IT, on the other half, by right, he shouldn't have been tossed out. But the ref that came over that didn't really see everything, he the one that came and made him toss them both out. He was way over there. The other 2 refs was right there trying to, defuse the thing. The guy walked over there like, just get the hell out. That's how he just get the hell out. I don't care. Get out, both of you, get out. My wife ain't give me no pussy. Get out of here. Freaking man, kids ain't give me no candy. No, I'm just saying, but that's how it went down. Anyway, me personally, now IT, he should have been the bigger man. Just walked away from it. Every time Rondo came out, just throw his hands up and let Rondo get ejected. Just walk away. Don't even instigate the fight. Because I know IT like to talk trash too. IT ain't going to back down. Like he even said in this interview, I'm not going to back down if somebody give me a couple elbows. I went to the ref like, look, man, this guy give me elbows. Y'all need to catch this. This guy, a little too aggressive. And eventually Rondo would have got caught. They would have tossed Rondo out. But instead, he fed it to him because he fed it to her. They just, like I said, the ref came over there. He just tossed both of them out, not really knowing the whole situation. He was the one that came over and tossed them both out, the Caucasian one. Now, Shaq, the only thing about me is that I love physical play. That's why I like Julius Randle. I love when physical play because Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Jordan, Gary Payton, just to name a few, That's what they used to do. Reggie Miller too. That's what they used to do. They would do a lot of trash talking to get you out of your game, get you out of your rhythm, and get you to wait to start the fight. But they will also have a what you call it, an enforcer, like a Charles Oakley, an Xavier McDaniel. One of them guys would come over, right? And like if you get into a feud with one of their top scorers or their superstar player, they will come over and intertwine between that, and they will actually be the one out there, giving you the blows and all that. I'm not saying they should be throwing blow to blow. I would never say that. But at the end of the day, IT should just walked away and let Rondo, get himself ejected. But instead, he chose to get into the mix of it. And by him getting in the mix of it, that's when the ref just came on and just tossed them both out. Now, the one thing I want to say also about IT is that he got to keep in mind that you're on a contract year. So you want to make sure that you don't do nothing that's going to hurt your brand. Because right now, the way the ESPN and everybody's going at you, you went from the favorite. Now you're being like the villain. No matter what you do, you're the villain. You're the villain because of the Cleveland situation. You're the villain because of the Rondo situation. I'm just saying to you, at the end of the day, IT, if you watch this video, I know you probably don't, but I would just basically start backing away and just play my game. Let my game talk for itself. Because one thing I learned in the day is that you would have, because Jordan learned from Larry Bird and Magic and all them, of all the trash talking. Jordan used to say, you know what, I'm just going to play my game, and Jordan would just give him 40 and shut him down. That's what we do, I'll give him 40. All I'm saying today, just walk away, try to walk away from the initial situation and let Rondo, get ejected on his own. But it is what it is. That game, that situation is done. I hope that IT learn from it, and also take a page out of Luke Walton page. When they try to come at Luke Walton about him, yelling at the ref and getting ejected, Luke Walton did the right thing. He said, no comment, I'm not going to comment on it. That's what IT needs to start doing. Because the media, all they doing is twisting your words and making it into a story. That way you always be the topic of everything that's going on. You don't want that type of drama, because then they will label you as a villain, and it'll be hard for you to get a contract with any team, whether it's the Lakers or anybody. So you want to be careful about how you conduct yourself in front of this media. This media is real shiesty. They're not your friends. Stay out of the media. Stop talking to them. Just say no comment. Don't sit there and talk about, yeah, you gave me 3 blows, this and that. Don't do none of that. You know what I mean? Just say, look, man, it's over, no comment. And it is what it is, and keep it moving. Talk about something else. Be like Russell Westbrook. Talk about something, you know what I mean? Like, I know what y'all trying to do. Just get away from it. Anyway, 2 games back-to-back. Well, not back-to-back, but 2 games where we got blown out by over 130 points or more. This game right here, like I told you guys over and over again, the perimeter defense has been suspect. Luke Walton finally noticed it. He probably been noticed it, but he finally said something about it. He said our perimeter defense has been was terrible. We didn't get back and guard the perimeter. That's been going on for the last 2 years. I've been telling you guys that, man. That you can watch the video with Luke Walton talking on, I think he's on Laker Nation. He said about the perimeter defense. And the funny thing is, remember I told y'all guys about quick switching. Remember, I'm the only one that say quick switching. Lakeshore say pick and roll. They quick switch off the pick and roll. I say quick switching. When it comes down, because I really didn't say pick and roll until I started watching Lakeshore video. I said, you know what, let me make sure I validate what I'm saying. So I'll say pick and roll once in a while, but I always say quick switching. When they come down through the screen, they don't fight through the screen, don't fight through the pick and roll, they just do the quick switching. Luke Walton acknowledged that as well. He said, man, the quick switching. But Luke Walton, you are the author of that playbook. You the one been telling these dudes to quick switch. Instead of playing man-to-man, I've been saying before, KCP need to play according to his worth. If he's brought here to be a defensive specialist, then he need to play man-to-man. All that quick switching is not good, because now you basically tell him that you could be lazy on defense and let your man blow past you and hope that the center come back you up, or somebody pick up your man, you go pick up somebody else's man. To me, that's lazy defense. And that's what happened. They have become accustomed to the lazy defense. And I told people over and over again, if they go up against a team that's hot, that's knocking down their 3-pointers and their jumpers, Lakers are very easy to beat, because here's the thing. All teams know the Lakers strategy. All you got to do on offense is inside, outside. Throw the ball down the middle or penetrate to the middle. The defense is going to collapse to the middle, help out. You all lead all the perimeter shooters up wide open. And that's all he was doing. That's the same thing what Dallas was doing. In the ball middle, and then kick ball to the open shooters if they get double teamed down low. And then the Lakers are rushing to try to get to a play. They don't communicate. That's when I got that one. They don't say anything. On defense. And all of a sudden the guy come around, do the back screen cut. Nobody's saying, back screen cut and anything. They're just standing around. You know what I mean? And that's my main thing is about this defense. We don't have Larry Nance no more. We don't have Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, like I said before, because of his height, 6'5", everybody said he didn't have defense. He had good enough defense to actually be able to play guys if they switch off. Now you can't do that. And I'm not knocking IT, because IT only played 5 minutes, so we were getting blown before IT came there. We were getting smacked. Like they don't energy, like I don't know what the hell. Remember, this starting 5 was winning those games, so I don't know what's going on. Then they weren't playing the court how they playing. I think I mess up. I don't know why. It's something talking, and I don't know what's going on. It's like it's moving slow. I don't know if y'all can see me. Anyway, it's like I'm talking 3 minutes late, like a Chinese flick. You know, and I'm against Chinese people. That's on racist. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Anyway, Brook Lopez gone back into the twilight zone. 18 minutes. Like I told people over again, he had two. You know, he came out, hit 2 threes on the bench. You didn't see him again to the 4th quarter. You know, it's just going back to that stupid rotation again. Julius Randle playing the center. He's tired. He's fatigued. Banging bodies all day. He played the center spot during the 4th quarter. He don't have the energy. You banging bodies all day. That's where Larry Nance is coming at. So you got to have to put Thomas Bryant in or Zubac into that rotation because Julius Randle is too tired to be playing power forward and center because it's spent center. That means there's a lot of physical contact down low. So you getting these unknown centers beating him up down low because he's tired. You know what I mean? If you ever noticed, when he was coming off the bench playing the center spot, he was playing much better because he had the energy and he was actually being the backup to Brook. So he was able to push these guys off the box in order to keep them from, getting the rebound and scoring. But now that he's playing power forward and then rotate behind Brook playing center, he's tired. You got to get somebody in that rotation, man, to fill in the spot that Larry Nance left. You got to work Thomas Bryant or Zubac in. You can't continue using Julius Randle at that center spot. Right now he's worn out. He's tired, banging bodies. We come into the hall of the end of the season. He's going to be tired. And also when he plays center, he don't give you a lot of rebounds because he's too tired. He's playing power forward, much better because now he can move loosely like he wants to. He ain't got to be down low all the time. He can, get the ball up top like he's been doing, work his way down the inside and pass it, which he's been doing. He's been playing pretty good on offense. But like I said, defensive-wise, he's just too tired. Josh Hart, I told guys over and over again, he's playing out of position. Kudos to him playing small forward, but he's playing out of position. His true position is small forward. And they got eventually, not small forward, I'm sorry, shooting guard. So him playing in a small forward spot, he's giving up a lot of height, but he's playing the best that he can. He's still on with 15 points. And that's the thing, after the end of the day, him playing small forward, you got to work him back into the shooting guard spot. You got to get Kuzma in that small forward spot, man. You got to get him in there, man, because if you got KCP and Brandon Ingram in the backcourt, Josh Hart come off the bench. I know he's nice. I like him, but right now, if you're going to play KCP, then you got to put Kuzma at that small forward spot. If anything, I'll put KCP on the bench and let Josh Hart play that too. And let Brandon run the point. That's what I would do. I had KCP and Brook Lopez coming off the bench. I would start Thomas Bryant or Zubac at the center spot. I would start Thomas Bryant, Julius Randle, because you can't do Zubac and Julius. Because both of them, Zubac got a jumper, but he's mostly down low. So I would have to put Thomas Bryant, I would try to work Thomas Bryant in. Only reason I'm saying this now is because we lost 2 in a row. We got blown out. Right now, the way we playing, we're not making the playoff. Let's be real. We're not making the playoff. We lost 2 key players that help us win a lot of games. Forget what you said. Jordan Clarkson during that streak, during the time we were like 12-4, something like that, he was averaging almost 19 points a game. So with that being said, by we losing them, and now that we're adjusting to IT and Channing Frye, we got to look in a different direction. Right now, I would just basically develop the young players and see what we got going forward because we're not making the playoff. I know Pelinka think that we can make the playoff. He think because IT is there, it's going to be a turnaround. But IT, what people fail to realize, the scoring that IT do, Jordan Clarkson can do the exact same thing. So it's not like, like you're not losing the score. Because Jordan Clarkson scored. The only difference is Jordan Clarkson didn't have the green light to take 20 shots. IT will be taking about 20 shots eventually when he get comfortable with the offense. He probably way better. He's probably a better shooter than Jordan Clarkson, but Jordan Clarkson got on the defensive side. So in retrospect to that, I think that the Lakers should just go ahead and develop their players. Forget about the playoff. Lonzo Ball, if he having bad, his leg situation, whatever, I will watch him from day to day. Don't run him as much, but let him continue to work on his jump shot and on his game. And I will continue to run Brandon at that point. And, when Lonzo come in, then I'll let Lonzo run the point. And me personally, I would go with Lonzo and Brandon even at backcourt. Kuzma at the 3, and Julius Randle at the power forward spot, and then Thomas Bryant. Develop our young player. Have Josh Hart come off the bench, and try to get another shooter, man. But that's what I would do. That would me. But anyway, the Lakers, like I said, their defense was suspect. They just ain't come to play, man. Kuzma had a hot game. Brandon was hot. Brandon right now during this stretch is averaging 19 points. Shooting over 40-something% from the field and 50-something% from the 3-point arc. So, and that's what in the last 4 or 5 games or something like that. So he been shooting the ball pretty good, man, at that point guard spot. I told guys that's why he got to play that too. But, you know, it is what it is with Luke Walton. Julius Randle been dominating. He's been averaging 19 and 8. So, like I said, we got the squad, man. It's just, we just need a veteran. We don't, I know, and I don't want to keep stretching this because I want to make sure that I put this on my, my Lakers weekly update. I'm going to start dropping that once a week. It's going to basically talk about the whole week in transition of everything that happened on throughout the week. I'm probably gonna be dropping that every Friday, so I'll be dropping one every Friday of the week. Basically, you know, what went on throughout the week, or probably Monday. Monday be much more understandable. But I don't want to talk about it. You know, I'm right now just seeing what's going on in the world, and this is off topic, man. Prayers to the people who lost their kids out in Florida. Man, I mean, it's just a sad world we live in. This is the main reason why every time I drop a video, I always tell you guys I love you guys. You know, be safe out there, because you never know when your day might come. And I say this out of love and out of hurt, that you know, let your family members know you love them, man. Whatever beef or animosity you have to somebody, man, let it go. Show love regardless, man. You know, because you never know when you never got the chance to say something, say you love somebody who might just get taken away that particular day. I love you guys, man. Be safe out there. I would have more to talk about, but it is what it is, man. We just look terrible. Ain't that too much to talk about, man. We play Minnesota tonight. Hoping we can turn it around. Even if we lose, I'm hoping that we at least fight. You know, here this again where, you know, just fighting, man. Just had that motivation, man, to fight. Just don't give up, man. And that's what the Lakers been doing, just giving up. These last 2 games, man, we ain't playing no defense at all, man. But it is what it is, man. I didn't expect us to look that good, you know, by losing Larry Nance, because Larry Nance was in the rotation. But we got to work somebody in the rotation to take Larry Nance's spot. And all I can see right now is Thomas Bryant. I think they got to work him into that rotation, man. Channing Frye, he's cool. He can shoot. He can knock down the 3. But he's not Larry Nance, man. The Larry Nance give us that energy on defense. And even like, for instance, even when the Pelicans was blowing us out, you ever notice that the first unit always was known to start off slow, and then that second unit coming in and actually get things going. We don't have that right now. We might have the firepower with IT when he'll play Minnesota tonight, but we don't have nobody like Larry Nance to play down low, bang bodies, you know, grab those rebounds, you know, and he was real good as coming off the screens, man, and picking up the little guy just like Julius Randle was. Larry Nance was real good switching. And now we don't have that, so we got to work Thomas Bryant into the rotation. Anyway, man, y'all have a blessed one, man. Please be safe out there, guys. Please be safe out there. Take care. You know what it is, your man Urban Love. I'll see the rest of you guys on Twitter tonight. We chop it up. Lake Show, I love you guys. Dan, the Laker fan, I love you. Mike, Laker Talk, I love you. Eddie, all you guys, I love you. Kareem, all you guys. Even my family, my Lakers family, I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed one, man. I'm gonna get back out here and get to work so I can get ready for the night. Y'all take care.